Shall we have a quick conversation about DropCommerce? And of course, we're talking about dropshipping here. In today's conversation, I want to do a review of DropCommerce. And the question is, should you use it or ignore it? So here's an overview I want you to pay attention to. So DropCommerce actually is a platform that actually does a lot when it comes to dropshipping. And it actually handpicks suppliers that only sell quality products. And its primary suppliers are based in North America. So Canada, they have some dropshippers in Mexico also, but they're based mostly in the US and Canada. And some only ship within the US and Canada, while others ship to more countries. And so DropCommerce is basically a simple dropshipping app that aggregates a network of American and Canadian high quality product suppliers who offer dropshipping services. And what we have seen in our analysis here is that many of the suppliers do not offer dropshipping services outside of DropCommerce. So you have an element of exclusivity here. Okay, so they are exclusive. They have signed some kind of exclusive rights with DropCommerce. So this is kind of cool. So the thing is, if you sign up with DropCommerce, you kind of have this this ability to work with a niche provider or a niche supplier. So when we think about DropCommerce overall, so when you actually hook up with a supplier on that platform or / app, it takes about 3 days, 2 to 3 days for them to process your orders. And in terms of shipping, you are looking at 3 to 5 days. So if you place, let's say if you place an order by Monday, the order will get shipped by Thursday. Okay, boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. I'm having a quick convo with you about a dropshipping app / platform called DropCommerce. And the thing is that when you talk about DropCommerce, you're speaking about the 3 to 5 days in terms of shipping, but we're talking about high quality products. Okay, no cheap ass products from whatever country, whatever. No, we're speaking about high quality products, and most of those products are coming from reputable suppliers. And one thing we love here about the DropCommerce is that you actually have a chance to try the app for 14 days. I mean, there is a 14-day free trial that allows you to see whether you like the products or not. And after that, you can sign up for it. One thing we love about every supplier you find on DropCommerce is that they have been handpicked. There has been a process whereby DropCommerce and its team, they have actually vetted. They have reviewed the supplier's application, and they think, you know what? Yeah, this supplier is good. They have about 400 to 500 suppliers in their network, but that number keeps growing all the time. Let me quickly talk to you about the pros and cons. So when you think about DropCommerce, obviously it's an innovative dropshipping app, but there are some imperfections. I mean, nobody's perfect, and neither is DropCommerce. But I first want to start with the positive. Okay, it's always good to be positive in life, to be optimistic. So what are the pros of this DropCommerce dropshipping app? Well, some plans offer branding invoicing, so basically branded invoicing. So you are able to when a supplier sends an invoice or a shipment to your customer, supplier can put your own logo, your company's logo. Okay, so from when the customer receives your order, he or she will think that you are the one who actually made who actually sent the orders. So that's kind of cool. And all plans have a 14-day free trial. And the thing is that there are no transaction fees. We love this a lot because this kind of introduces in the whole equation flexibility and transparency. And orders within North America are assured of fast shipping. So let's say if you are in New York and your customer is in Toledo, Ohio, or somewhere in California, you are going to get delivered. Your orders will be processed within 1 or 2 days. Same thing if you are in Canada, you are in Toronto, or you are in Quebec, whatever you are in Canada, in North America, even if you are in Mexico, you can still get some high quality products delivered real fast. So the element of speed is there when you have the geographic proximity. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. I'm having a conversation with you about DropCommerce. This is an in-depth review of DropCommerce, so we have a clear idea what this app stands for. It is a dropshipping app / platform that does a lot. That has about 400 to 500 dropshipping suppliers, and that it's really good. I mean, they've been kicking ass for the last few years now, so we love it a lot. What about the cons here? The thing here is that shipping times on the DropCommerce global dropshipping app are much slower. One thing I have to say here is that when you think about DropCommerce, you have two geographic sections. You have the North America section then you have the rest of the world section, kind of section. They're not really thinking this, that they don't say this publicly, but in reality, when you actually start paying attention to the shipping modes, the shipping times, how customer service reacts to inquiries, you know that there are some differences. So if you are on the DropCommerce global dropshipping app, you are going to expect slower delivery times. Okay, it is what it is, and the cost of fast shipping sometimes leads to higher product prices. So it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, this is how DropCommerce is able to monetize its revenue by the value added. So what value does DropCommerce add? So, when you close your eyes and think about, okay, should I go or no go with DropCommerce? What am I getting here? Okay, what is it that what is in it for me? Let's have a conversation about that. So, DropCommerce does a lot of things for you. Does a lot of stuff to help your dropshipping business move to the next level. First of all, what we love about DropCommerce is that you have fast, reliable shipping if you are in North America. So basically, you never keep your customers waiting. If you're in North America, DropCommerce will take care of you. All suppliers within their network will ship products as fast as possible. We're talking about speed that is analogous to what Amazon promises. Two-day shipping, not a problem at all. And the cool thing is that DropCommerce guarantees that your orders will actually arrive. Okay, what we love about DropCommerce is that DropCommerce allows its dropshippers to maintain a certain level of profitability. And basically, according to DropCommerce itself, they help dropshippers maintain at least 30% in terms of profit margin. The business clients we have dealt with who used DropCommerce, they're saying that their profit margin was around 42% on average. Some even went as high as 53%. So basically, you have the thing is that the potential is there. Okay, so the minimum discount offered by suppliers is at least 30% compared to the retail price. So this is actually your profit. Okay, you have US premium suppliers, so you see the actual suppliers, never wonder where your products are coming from. And we love the fact that DropCommerce is really helping you, again, going back to the origins of DropCommerce, having quality products, real brands. So if you think about DropCommerce real value added, that's where they really shine. They are giving you quality products from real brands. They are made in North America. They're made in the US. They are made in Canada. So you are able to find the geography where your orders are being made, your products are being made from. You can pinpoint on Google Maps where the factory is. So you are thinking about transparency. If you are here thinking about transparency, DropCommerce offers you that transparency in terms of the dropshippers that they actually have in their network. So this is kind of cool. Let me have a convo with you about the features you can expect if you ever want to work with DropCommerce. So first of all, when you look into the app, you have a constellation of functionalities, modules. In terms of UX and UI, fantastic. The app is very easy to use. When you log in, you will see you see your dashboard. Same thing with the desktop interface. Very, very simple. You are able to get to the most important, I would say, work streams within 2 to 3 clicks. This is kind of cool. So in terms of UI and UX, fantastic. DropCommerce, you've done a great job. And so one thing I want to say here is that you will have like a suppliers page. And on that page, you have all the information that you need about a supplier. So each card represents a supplier offering his or her products through DropCommerce. And as a user, you can view prices, shipment tracking, product information, and more. What we love about this feature on DropCommerce is the geography. So you know exactly where, like you can pinpoint where your supplier is located. Okay, you can see the vicinity of the factory. We're talking about transparency. Okay, this is in contrast to let's say a dropshipper on AliExpress. I'm not really here to bash anybody, but only the Lord knows where your products are made when you actually contact a supplier on AliExpress. But hey, at least when you go through DropCommerce, you have a clear idea where your supplier is located. Now, you also have on DropCommerce, you have a page that talks about the pricing breakdown. So you just need to hover over an item to see a breakdown of pricing, including shipping rate, retail price, and DropCommerce price. Okay, so this is kind of cool. So again, you see the retail price and then you see the DropCommerce price. So you can see the delta, the discount that the DropCommerce supplier is offering you. Again, this is your profit margin. And you want to have the import list. So import list, basically as a user, you can add products to your import list to edit product information before importing it to your store or importing directly to whatever platform you are at. So whether you are if you have a store like Shopify store, BigCommerce store, Wix store, or you are just exporting it to Amazon, to eBay, to Etsy, and what have you. You also have some information about the product. So product information, as a user, you can view and edit product information, images, and pricing on the product page. So again, here, DropCommerce is giving you flexibility, is instilling some flexibility into the process, whereby allowing you as a dropshipper to actually edit whatever you want to edit to sort of suit your own store's needs or your own store's goals. Okay, so this is kind of cool. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you to this topic. We are having a DropCommerce review. This is an in-depth review that will give you hopefully a clear idea about the app that's called DropCommerce. And I want to go on some of the features that you find on DropCommerce. So I already spoke to you about Supplier's page. I spoke about the pricing breakdown. I spoke about the import list. I spoke about the product information. This is kind of important. Now you also have pre-built stores. This is an area where DropCommerce really shines. The ability to give you a pre-built store is really good. You know, sometimes if you're new, like this feature is kind of cool for newbies. If you're a dropshipper newbie and you're just trying to find yourself around, trying to understand what really happens, then you will love this, because the pre-built store is going to help you as a neophyte really understand the whole DropCommerce or dropshipping business model a little faster. So DropCommerce offers pre-built stores for users who want to launch their store quickly. And so those templates come filled with high quality US products and can be delivered within 24 hours. Okay. This solution is kind of cool if you already know what you're getting yourself into, and if you have a clear idea about the niche you want to get into also. Okay. And again, we love this sort of a pre-built, pre-established business model for you. This is really fantastic. Also on DropCommerce, you also have a live chat support. You have a live chat support system here. So DropCommerce provides live chat support for users to ask any questions they may have at all times. Not a problem. And we also love the fact that in terms of UX and UI, I already said this before, but I want to reiterate it because you don't see a lot of apps when it comes to dropshipping that have a sleek interface. So when it comes to UX, when it comes to UI, DropCommerce is really cool. Okay, it's a very user-friendly app that simplifies the process of dropshipping. Nothing complicated. It's all about helping you generate revenue. That's all. Generate revenue. That's all DropCommerce cares about. And so when you think about the high quality suppliers that actually are embedded in DropCommerce network, you really have an app that is really powerful for your dropshipping entrepreneurship goals. Okay, and so the app's features, including the pre-built stores, in our view, a live chat support, make it a lot easy for users to launch and manage their online dropshipping store within minutes, not within days or within minutes and hours. So you just are like you're ready to go right off the bat. We love that a lot. So this is just fantastic. Let me talk to you a little bit about the extras. So one thing we love about DropCommerce is that when you analyze the ecosystem within which the app is evolving, you see that ecosystem change all the time. And that's what we love about dropshipping in general, is that dropshipping responds to the trends in the market, and dropshipping will actually adapt to the trends in the market. So what's really happening in terms of your target audience, what kind of taste they have, what kind of products and services your rivals are offering to your customer base. So those things, when you think about it, provide a very vibrant tapestry of trends on the market when it comes to dropshipping, and that's kind of cool. And so when you go through DropCommerce on the app, you see things like target audience. So DropCommerce really provides a lot of tools and functionalities for beginners also. And what we love about DropCommerce is that it's not necessarily for experienced dropshippers. It's more for beginners, okay? Like no experience to 3 years of experience. Okay, so if you're looking to sell products with fast delivery times, this app will allow you to display products that can be delivered within a week or 5 days, making it a lot easier to convert visitors into customers. And also in terms of the backend functionality, you have a very strong, a very robust set of features that make the app very easy to use. Front end, back end, UX, UI, really fantastic. You have a list of products that you can browse through by category. So in terms of granularity of the offer, this is really cool. You can add products to your import list with one click and migrate them to your Shopify store, to your Wix store, to your BigCommerce store, to your WooCommerce store, to your Big Cartel store, to whatever store, to your GoDaddy Commerce store, to your Magento, aka Adobe Commerce store. You have that ability. Of course, it has to be done through an add-on, through a functionality, but you still have the possibility here to have this integration real quick. So we love the fact that DropCommerce, again, at the end of the day, is really helping you get a lot of things done. And what we love is that it's doing it very conveniently. Nothing complicated, nothing very complex here. Very simple steps. 1, 2, 3 clicks to get to the task you want to get to. This is really good. So when you think about the extras, this is what we love. The only thing is that the only thing we don't like about DropCommerce is that their profit margins, even though they're around 30%, they're not as high as the kind of margins you find on other dropshipping platforms, such as ZenDrop, for example, such as CJ Dropshipping, for example, such as Doba, for example. Okay, so those are things they need to work on, and we think that this app, DropCommerce, can add more options, more product options. Okay, I'm sure they're working on it, but this is what it is. The shipping costs are reasonable for the first 20 orders, but after that, the shipping costs vary. Actually, those costs vary depending on the product. So something to really keep in mind. Let's talk about the pricing here. Let's have a quick convo about the pricing. So, as I said before, on DropCommerce, you have a 14-day free trial. This is good. And so free trials come with a satisfaction guarantee. So you simply cancel during the trial period and it will not be billed. And DropCommerce offers a free plan where you can browse products and order samples. And the platform also has basic, growth, professional, and executive plans depending on your needs. Okay, and the thing is that the app/platform has higher product limits compared to other competitors in the market, making it, in our view, a great choice for you if you're looking for high quality dropshipping products. And so we love that a lot. And so when we think about pricing, you got to ask yourself what kind of business model you have. Because so you have the free plan, the basic plan, the growth plan, the professional plan, and the executive plan. Now, the basic plan the free plan costs nothing; it's free. The basic plan will cost you about $19 as of the date of this show. The growth plan, $49 as of the date of this show. Professional, you're looking at $89 per month though, when billed annually. And the executive plan will cost you about $149 per month when billed annually. So all those plans, actually, you are able to browse products, order samples, not a problem. Even on the free plan, you can browse products and order samples. And in terms of product limits, there is none there is no product limits for the free plan. For the basic, you have 25. For the growth, you have 250. For professional, you have unlimited. And for executive, you have unlimited also. For the annual plan, in other words, if you want to be billed annually, like if you don't want to pay like every month, for the growth plan, it's either you choose to pay $49 a month or $349 a year. For the professional, it's either you pay $69 a month or you pay $499 a year. For the executive, it's either you pay $149 a month or $999 a year. So this is totally possible. You have branded invoicing with the growth, professional, and executive plan. You have auto fulfillment for the professional and executive plan. And you have a dedicated account manager if you go with the executive plan. So this is kind of cool. In terms of integrations, I want to talk to you about integrations. So DropCommerce can be installed on e-commerce platforms such as Shopify, BigCommerce, Wix. And so these are some of the most popular websites and e-commerce store builders in the market. And so the bottom line here is you have a lot of add-ons, the plugins that really are compatible with DropCommerce, not a problem. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I was quickly talking to you about DropCommerce. This was an in-depth review. So I'll give you the overview, the pros and cons, the value added, the features, the extras, the pricing, and the integrations. Thank you. God bless you. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.